Hello again. Welcome back to the Little Chapel of Faith Catholic Ministries. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here for a while, welcome back. We're going to do another reading from the diary of Saint Faustina. We're going to leave off where we begin where we left off yesterday. When the soul has been saturated through and through by this infernal fire, it is as if we're casting headlong onto the great despair. My soul experienced this moment when I was all alone in my cell. When my soul began to sink into this despair, I felt that the end was near. But I seized my little crucifix and clutched it tightly into my hand. And now I felt my body separate itself from my soul. And though I wanted to go to my superiors, I no longer had the physical strength. I uttered my last words, "I trust in your mercy." And it seemed to me that I provoked God to an even greater anger. And now I was drowned in despair. All that was left was a moan of unadulterated pain, which from time to time tore itself from my soul. The soul is in agony, and it seemed to me that I would remain in this state because, by my own strength, I could not emerge from it. Every recollection of God opened up the unspeakable ocean of suffering, and yet despite this, there is something within the soul which is drawn to him, though it seems to her for this only that she suffers more. The memory of the love with which God formerly surrounded it is still another kind of suffering. His gaze pierces it, and everything within the soul is burned by this gaze. After some time, one of the sisters came into the cell and found me almost dead. She was frightened and went to find the directress of novices, who in the name of holy obedience ordered me to get up from the ground. My strength returned immediately, and I got up, trembling. The directress recognized immediately the state of my soul and spoke to me about the inscrutable mercy of God, saying, "Do not be distressed about anything, sister. I command this of you in virtue of obedience." Then she said to me, "I see now, sister, that God is calling you to a high degree of holiness. The Lord wants to draw you very close to himself, since he has allowed these things to happen to you so soon. Be faithful to God, sister, because this is a sign that he wants you to have a high place in heaven." However, I did not understand anything of these words. When I went into the chapel, I felt as though my soul had been set free from everything, as though I had just come forth from the hand of God. I perceived inviolability of my soul. I felt that I was a tiny child. Suddenly I saw the Lord interiorly, and he said to me, "Fear not, my daughter, I am with you." In that single moment, all the darkness and torments vanished. My senses were inundated with unspeakable joy. The faculties of my soul filled with light. And we're going to leave it there for today. I could not say that word, inviolability, and I still can't say it. Sometimes her readings are a bit confusing. Well, as you know, my eyes are not that great. So, but every time she, in there she speaks of the Lord, and with he, it always begins with a capital H. So I'm thinking in my mind it's the beginning of a sentence. So that's why sometimes it sounds a little stumbling. That, and I have found that if I use my little bookmark under each sentence, it does help me see a little better. The words don't all jumble. I have an eye doctor's appointment coming in a month or so. Hopefully they can do something so I can see better. But in the meantime, just bear with me. I'm doing my best. I hope you all have a great day. The weekend's coming up. Be well, be safe. And we will see each other tomorrow for more readings. God bless. Have a great day.